Welcome. If you're looking for exercise ideas to strengthen your legs in a functional way, you're in the right place. Below you will find some videos that I have curated from sources that I believe are very helpful and trustworthy that you can use as you try and figure out what exercises may work for you to help you do things like get out of bed more confidently, get in and out of a car more confidently, sit down in a chair and get up more confidently, all those types of things. Keep in mind that when you think about it, the muscles that you use to get in and out of a chair are your front muscles, muscles that straighten your leg, right? The front of your legs, or they're called the quads. The back of your legs, they have to relax and be flexible, your hamstrings, so that your leg can extend. And sometimes we use our calves, right? And they have to be stretched and as well as strong. And then your gluteus, your bottom muscles, your butt cheeks, as they might say. So if you've been sitting around for 20 or 30 years in your job, you may have a flat bottom. We want to improve that, but that's another topic, topic for another day. But it will help you improve your ability to sit and then to stand more confidently because the muscles are stronger. And then because your hips and your gluteus are at the bottom of your core, then at some point then you're going to want to strengthen your core to keep you stable as you stand. All right? So as you look through the videos below, you'll see a variety of exercises. There'll probably be some squats. Those are good exercises. Lunges might be in the videos. My recommendation is you start with a reverse lunge and then work toward a front lunge just for stability situation. And you'll probably maybe see some calf raises. You may see some stretches, like some hamstring stretches and some calf stretches. And you'll see some of that. You may even see some quad stretches down below. Because I'm always adding to it, so I'm recording this with the future in mind, right? So there's going to be a variety of things that you see. If I was coaching you one-on-one, if I was coming over to your home or to your office, what I would look to see is how well can you stand up out of a chair unassisted. If you have to use the arms, that's assisted. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just where you are. So we start with assisted as a level of ability, assisted sit to stands, let's say, or squats even. If you're standing already and you're at the kitchen counter, you put your hands on the kitchen counter and the island, and you squat, and then you stand. Okay, great. And your squatting is like sitting. It's not exactly the same, but it's very close. But you're going to do like a sitting motion, and then you're going to stand, and you have to keep your balance, right? So there's a lot of things going on there, some core stuff going on there, as well as to strengthen your legs. Probably the most important sets of muscles to keep strong are your legs, because they're the biggest muscles, and if they're very efficient, you're going to be breathing better. You're going to have better night's sleep. You're gonna, if you are a person who has opportunity to be romantic, that may help you there. So just because you have the blood flow is working and all that fun stuff. So as you watch the videos, notice that you go from assisted and then little assistance to no assistance. And when it comes to sit to stand, if you can sit to stand from a chair with no hands involved, you put your hands across, that's the epitome, the top end of that. So there's a progression, and it takes time. My recommendation is that you do 3 sets of whatever and start from there. If you can do 8 until you're tired, do 8. Take a break for a minute or two and then do 8. This is not about how fast you can do that. We're trying to build your mind-body connection. Sometimes you might even need to touch the muscle. You have to reach and touch it. I want this muscle to work, and then you do the exercise. So you might touch your thigh the top of your thigh. You might touch your bottom, and think about that as you're moving through the motion of standing. Okay, we want to turn that on because exercise is planned activity to challenge you. It's different than activity. Activity is just moving around doing stuff. Exercise is you're planning and you're doing something with a deliberate intention. Okay, although there's some activities, of course, that are deliberate, but I want you to think about that. It's okay to exercise, and we're going to challenge ourselves. We're going to challenge, and we're going to grow. We're going to get better. As we age, we need to do more to keep what we've got. That's the way it works. Let's do it. So, do 3 sets of whatever the number is. Keep track in your head. If you are a person who can do this 5 days a week, do it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If you want to break it up, you can do a Monday, Tuesday, take a break, Thursday, Friday. Okay? Just ways to think about it. But you want to be doing it at least 3 times a week, preferably 4 to 5, to start to build up your strength endurance. Strength endurance means I'm strong and I can repeat the action over time. Like if I'm pitching hay, right? Strength endurance means I can pitch hay all day. You might be strong, you might be able to pitch, for an hour, but the boss is wanting all the hay to be done, right? So you want to be able to do it multiple times, repeated times. So strength endurance is what we're trying to build up here. So start with 3 sets of 10. And maybe write down how challenging was that for you. And then you say, okay, let's say it was an 8 to start with, and now it's starting to feel like a 7, and then it's starting to feel like a 6. Yeah, then you've made progress. So let's maybe make it 3 sets of, I don't know what the number I said was, 3 sets of 8. But then you go to 9, or maybe you go to 10. You skip 2. And if I said 10 to start with, pardon my brain, right? Sometimes I get ahead of myself. Just add a number because we want to do progressive load over a longer period of time to build up this solid base of strength, right? Solid base of strength. And once you can do it without any assistance, then you can load it. You can add weight. But in rehab type situations, we think about 3 to 4 days a week, and we think about higher reps to help build that strength endurance, because standing and sitting is something that we want to be able to do. Okay? Stronger legs will help with a lot of things, right? So it's not just length strengthening down here, but you'll see some other videos that will help with some conditions around that in case you're having some knock knees or some bow legs. You'll see some exercises to help straighten and strengthen. You will have some stretching involved as well. It's so important that you're going to want to give up something. You're going to want to do this instead of something else, because you want to have a viable lifestyle. So you don't want to descend into disability. You want to ascend into activity, all right, and confident activity. All right, this is Coach Bobby G, and I'm glad you're here. Reach out with any questions, comments you may have. Thanks so much, and I look forward to being in touch.